Hey everybody, tonight we're going to take a look at this. This is something I haven't looked at in about 6 months. I can't believe it's been 6 months since I've done a Ganzo review. So we're going to check this out, get back to the old school Jimmy Slash stuff. Made a little budget knife here. And this is not disappointing, let me tell you. Can y'all see that? This is the Firebird Ganzo 7601. There are a couple versions of this, and I got this one only because it's going to get here quicker. And I'll get into that in a second. Alright, so let's check this out. Alright, this is the 7601 Ganzo, and have a look-see at this. Of course, it comes with all the Ganzo accoutrement. Bubble, really cool bench-made like silk baggy thing. Very cool. Once you get the Ganzo out, you can use that for your excellent higher-end knives that you don't want to scratch up. Check this out, and whack! Oh, look at that! Oh wow, folks! Let me tell you about this knife. Go get one. Stop the video right now and go get one. If you're over on Facebook, you might have already won this. We're doing a surprise giveaway over there. But if you don't, this thing. Alright, let's get into this so I can start talking about it more. The cool stuff, the excellent stuff. So you got 1, 2, 3, just at 3.5, let's call it 3.5 inches, 3.478 inches of 440C. Check out that blade. Excellent swedge there down the top of the spine. You got a little bit of marking made by Ganzo. Shows the mark here. I don't need my old man glasses. I can actually see that. And you got the Firebird on that side, which I like. You got the blue thumb studs there. Check that out. And the Gaxis lock, of course, for closing and locking it up. All right, let's check out the handle here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, about 4.6 inches of G10. Now I got the OD green G10 here on this, and this thing just, if you closed your eyes and somebody handed this to you and you said, look, I want you to check this out. Of course, they had to hand it to you safely because this thing is really sharp. But they said, I want you to check this out, or you just didn't have any of the markings on it, or you just didn't know. Check that out. That's right out of the box. Holy heck. You would, and they said this, I got this for 100 and let's say 140, 150 bucks. It wouldn't surprise you. This thing just feels like that in hand. It feels really good in hand, like it was meant to be ergonomic. I don't know if that sounds weird, but sometimes you get a knife and you think, well, yeah, I can work around that, or I can use that. This thing just feels good. And the price on this was insane. This knife, I think, was $24 on Amazon, 2 days shipping to me. And now, let me show you this. Since I already broke the ice with that one, I didn't realize I had this one. I've had this one since February or so. So this is the carbon fiber version. This is the obvious OD green G10 version. Now what made me buy this? Oh, this one's got some different writing on there. Check that out. That one actually says made by Ganzo Firebird knives on one side. Huh. So anyways, you might like that one a little bit better with less writing, but this one is smaller. I don't know. So anyway, what happened was I was talking to a friend, and she said, well, I'm going to get that ball bearing Ganzo. I said, ball bearing Ganzo? That sounds fantastic. So I went and looked it up, and I guess I just had knife amnesia and forgot that I had one of these. And forgot about the ball bearings, forgot about the knife, forgot about the nomenclature and all that. Was waiting for this. I was really excited to get it. And when I got it, I just recognized how it felt in hand, dug through all my Ganzo boxes, and realized I indeed had one. And I just had never done a review on it. So this is the 7601. This is a wonderful, this might be the best Ganzo ever made. And that's saying a lot. There's some really good Ganzos. In fact, I have one right here that was my favorite. I don't know. I think this one takes it because of the action. If I can get this without ripping the box open. Snap! Alright, check this out. I think this was my favorite, the 761. Yeah, that's hard to beat still. Oh, wow. I mean, it doesn't have that... I don't know, that's not ball bearings, is it? Before I call myself a liar. The action isn't as smooth on this one. This thing is just... Yeah. I like the way this one feels. I like that blade. I don't know, it's close. It's close. If you had to have one, I might still go with this one. I'm not sure. I just like the way that blade feels in my hand. This thing is well made. The 761, holy heck. I know I did a review on that one. That's a good one. But the 760 here is not far behind, especially if you like ball bearings and action and dropping blades and whatnot. Look at that. That's insane. For a knife that's that inexpensive to have action like that, and they're locked up. Just solid lockup, great action, great handle. The only thing that you might have an issue with is the 440C. And I don't know too many people that are gonna just wreck 440C. And I know in the worlds of M390s and SC20 VWP, all these crazy steels that we get kind of spoiled, but dadgum, if it's towards the end of paycheck week, you know, you're two days away from getting it and you have to have a knife and you just jonesing, this thing is awesome. This thing is better than awesome. This thing is just amazing. So let's keep going. I'm gonna keep going before I get too crazy here. Now, I think, yeah, it's right hand, tip up only. But you know, I'm left-handed. I can do this all day long. It's okay. But right hand tip up only, still on this knife is just not a problem. Excellent lanyard hole. You're gonna definitely get a lanyard on one of these. Well, not this one. I have to give this one away. But this one, I'm gonna stick a lanyard. I totally just blocked my mind out on this knife. I don't know why. Excellent lanyard hole, excellent grip, semi-open construction. You got a nice backspacer here, but you got enough in there. You need to get in there and clean it out. You do have some milled out liners. It helps with the weight and weight distribution. Not too bad as far as being balanced. Maybe a little bit heavy in the butt, but not so horrible that it's going to bother you. It just doesn't feel like roar, like a lot of budget knives that just feel like everything's back in the Kardashian area, shall we say. So there you go. Very cool. Let's see how much this thing weighs real quick. Well, I'm glad nothing was out there for me to loco up. Loco! Alright, check this out here. Probably shouldn't have had that second energy drink. What do you think? Yeah. Let's start in Europe, shall we? How many grams is it? 121-ish grams. Not bad. And 4.27 ounces. And look how it feels really kind of slender through the back. I don't know if it's just the way it's made. It's thick, but it doesn't feel thick. So it's, check that out. If I had my calipers that some nice person got me, I could tell you how thick it is. But now you're just gonna have to kind of guess at it. It's like, let's see here, you got just about 0.47 inches thick. Anyways, we'll edit all this out. Measurements are not my strong point, but it's thicker than it looks and it's thicker than it feels, but it feels great in hand. You got this jimping up here. It might be a little bit useful, I guess, if you're getting there because you don't have anything here. If you had a choil, maybe, I don't know, but the jimping is not super rough or anything, so that's not going to tear you up. The pocket clip, I do like the pocket clip. It's just tight enough to stay in your pocket, but not so tight that you got to jam it down with a hammer and vice grips. I do like the blue on the screws there. It's nice. And of course the Gaxus lock. You're either a fan or you're not, and I am a fan. That thing and the ball bearings just make this thing amazingly smooth. So if you're thinking about getting something, you think about getting a budget, and you've gone through the Kershaws and you've burned through the steel wheel modus. You know, those are nice too, those steel wheels, but they're a little bit more expensive than this, unless you can find a deal on them. But these are in that kind of steel wheel, cheaper budget kind of knives feel. It's just something that you're not going to feel bad about. It's not something that you don't want. It's not something that grandma gives you and you say, oh, that's so nice, grandma, thank you, which is fine. Sometimes grandma doesn't know what she's doing, but this is not one of those knives. This is a knife that you're going to stick in your pocket and be happy you have it, because it's locked up. It's got good steel, 440C. Like, again, not the dream steel, but still 20 years ago it was the dream. So good stuff there. I'm gonna give this super thumbs up. Just get this. If you don't have it and you're not wanting to spend a bunch of money on knives this week or next week, or maybe somebody hacked your credit card, yeah, get this one. This will make you. This is a good tide me over and a great user knife, and just something you'll be happy you have. All right, get over to Facebook. If you were at Facebook, we're giving this knife away tonight, this morning. So if you're at Facebook, and this is in summer 2018, like July, I don't even know what day it is, 29, 30 or something like that. It's one of those days. So if you're watching this next year or 10 years in the future, they're no longer there. But there's probably more giveaways. Just get over there and check it out. But we're giving this away, and so somebody's already won this by the time you see this. I guess that's it. But get over there. Let's talk to lots of cool people. And I'm going to keep pushing it. Again, not because I want a huge Facebook. I'm not advertising all over the place because I want lots of people. I'm just advertising here to get my friends over there, and so my friends could make friends with my other friends, and we can all be friends. I guess that's it. Check this out, and I will talk to y'all later.